Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have a Color Rush Studio design team project for you today. So I am starting with this beautiful scripty background with florals in the corner, and then I am also using the rainbow paper, and I'm going to go ahead and trim the rainbow out of it, and I'm going to rough up the edges, and I'm going to fringe the bottoms. And the reason I decided to do that is because I knew that the end of the rainbow was not going to sit on the bottom of the page anymore. I wanted it to kind of come off the page, and I wanted it to kind of sit where you could still see the florals. So that's why I'm kind of figuring out if I want to put it coming from the top. And I think that I would have liked it coming from the top if the rainbow was the other direction. I really feel like this rainbow needs to come from the right-hand side because I've fringed the bottom. So you could have super easily, if I was thinking about it, I would have kind of trialed the rainbow in that section before I fringed it. And then I feel like it would have made sense coming from there. But since I had already fringed the end, I knew which side the end had to be. So I'm going to go ahead and put that to the right-hand side where it is just below that beautiful floral that's already on the background paper. And I am going to kind of look at some embellishments. So I know that I want to do a little cluster down here in the left lower hand corner. And then I know I want my title to be up to the right of the photo. And I want to use the beautiful Golden Girl acrylic piece from the acrylic kit. The title makes me laugh a little bit. So this is a picture of my daughter. I believe this was on her birthday. We went for some frozen yogurt, and she is very mature. So growing up, she was definitely the baby of the kids of the friends, and so there wasn't too many people for her to play with. So she hung out with the adults a lot. So she just is very mature, and it made me think of the show The Golden Girls. Actually, I think the Golden Girls are a little opposite, right? Like they were older, but they acted a lot younger, kind of situation. So, but I loved that show, and putting this title on just made me giggle a little bit. So I've got the title over there. I am going to back my photo with the beautiful pink floral paper, and I decided to fringe the bottom of that floral paper as well. Instead of doing just a straight mat, I wanted it to kind of match the end of the rainbow kind of situation. And then I took one of the tab pieces that come in the die cut that is that plaid, and I'm going to put that on top that I can put my date stamp. And I do need to get a new date stamp because I don't think mine goes to 2024. This one's 2023, so it's not a big deal. But and then I felt like it needed 2 tabs, so I just took a piece of scrap paper. So that same paper that I cut the rainbow out of, that dark brown scripty paper, and just made a tab there. I went ahead and glued down my rainbow. I glued the middle because I wasn't quite sure where the end was going to be. So when I got to each piece being glued down, I went ahead, lifted up, and then did along the edge and then trimmed it off. And then I'm going to leave the fringe part kind of fancy free there. I'm going to go ahead and pop up my photo on some fun foam to give a little dimension. It's going to give about the same dimension as the acrylic, so the title is kind of on the same height as everything. And then I'm going to start working on that cluster down there at the bottom. So I have a fussy cut floral from one of the papers, and then this super pretty Prima flower that has some jewels and a pearl on the inside, which is totally Julianne. And then I decided to put the little teacup there. I know frozen yogurt doesn't come in a teacup, but you could eat it in a teacup, and what they give you is kind of a bowl, and honestly, I drink so much tea, I practically drink it out of a bowl, so I thought it was fine. Totally works. It's a great little color. It's the cutest little embellishment, so I just love how it tucked right there into that cluster. Now, I'm going to give a little more dimension to my rainbow. I'm going to start with this yellow polka dot frazzle, and I'm going to stick it under the bottom of the rainbow, and I'm going to fringe the bottom of that frazzle as well. So even the frazzle got fringed. Now, I just do that with my regular scissors. I did not attempt that with my fringe scissors. I'm sure that it would probably work okay, but my fringe scissors are kind of old and kind of dull, so I think paper is kind of the only piece that will work. And then I'm going to pop the pink pom-pom trim at the top of my rainbow here, and that'll tuck right underneath the photo and go to the edge, which is perfect because I've popped my photo up on fun foam. And then I added that super cute winged heart up by the tabs just to give that cluster a little bit more. And I added one of the acrylic gold hearts. So now I have gold in 3 places. And then I felt like I needed some more hearts. So I grabbed my little heart punch, and I'm going to punch out a few hearts in the leftover pieces that were from the rainbow. And I'm just going to pop 2 of them on. I think I cut a few more to use in future projects. So I'm definitely not throwing away anything. These little hearts I think are so perfect. So I was like, did that actually get put up there? I don't think it did. So I'm just looking through to see if there's anything else that I want to add. I really love this bow, and I contemplated it really hard. But ultimately I decided, nope, this is my layout, and that is going to do it for me today. So I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure that you head over to the shop and get your hands on this kit before they sell out. You really should sign up for the subscription because you save quite a bit of money. So